Okay.
Simply once you've downloaded that file from that
Reinstalled
Dropbox link,
or
all you need to
re-downloaded
do
both.
is to put it in this correct path that I'm going to show right here. Then you simply need to download the tool, the 4 GB NT-Core tool. Then you need to extract both downloaded zip files, and you'll be left with two files, the Dragon Age Origins exe file and the 4 GB patch exe. You move the Dragon Age Origins exe file to C program files, Steam apps, there, as you can see on the screen. Obviously, it won't be on the C drive if you installed it, like for me, for example, I installed it on the D drive. So wherever you've actually installed Dragon Age Origins, that is where you need to go. And
now, why did she go to bin ship? Okay, no. Okay.
place the exe file. Then all that the 4 GB NT-Core tool. Then you need to extract both downloaded zip files, and you'll be left with two files, the Dragon Age Origins exe file and the 4 GB.
All right, so I need to extract. It doesn't say where I should extract. I'll just extract right here then. She did a cut.
Gigabyte patch exe. You move the Dragon Age Origins exe file to C program files, Steam apps, there, as you can see on the screen. Obviously, it won't be on the C drive if you installed it, like for me, for example, I installed it on the D drive. So wherever you've actually installed Dragon Age Origins, that is where you need to go and replace them
Right
with the
click
exe
and
file.
just
Then all
paste.
that's left is just to simply patch that.
Right? Replace. Okay. That's what I didn't have last time. Because I didn't realize that I needed to go into the bin ship.
That file that you have just moved with a 4 GB patch. That's all it takes. It really is that simple.
So that also means then that for oops, for this one, I also extract.
Who's that Pokemon?
But do I put that in the same folder? Do I put that in the bin ship? Or do I put that down here? But she said I have to put it in the file.
And I hope this video helped me on the C drive if you installed it, like for me, for example, I installed it on the D
You
drive.
said you had to
So
extract
wherever you've
both.
actually installed Dragon Age Origins, that is where you need to go and replace the exe file. Then all that's left is just to simply patch that file that you have just moved with a 4 GB patch. That's all it takes. It really is.
What you're saying is this, I just hit run? She's not just about to explain.
It's that simple. And I hope this video helped those of you guys who have been struggling with this or getting frustrated with the constant crashing or not being able to find a solution. And as always, if you enjoy my videos and they help you in any way, please remember
Like
to
I said,
and
she's
subscribe.
not
I
about to
appreciate
explain.
it. And I'll see you guys again soon.
No. Here's that file, right? Yep, I have it selected. Run it how? That's the thing. Run it how? As administrator via WinRAR or just open? Okay. And then it opened and it's in the exact same spot that I'm just in right now. That's why I was asking, do I put that in the Dragon Age file also? That's what I was literally asking, is do I put that in the Dragon Age file also? And if I put it in the Dragon Age file, where? Do I put it in that same bin whatever? I did copy it. I cut it. I go back to this. That's why I was asking, do I paste it here or do I go into the bin ship and put it in? Because the bin ship one that she was saying, that she was even showing in the video, was for the launcher. Put it in the bin folder. Okay. It's still opening up another window. It's still opening up the exact same window it's in. Okay. Let's try this again. I have it set under Windows 7 compatibility. Hi, Kira. Tony, how you doing? Finally. Holy fuck balls. What a fucking headache. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry you guys had to see and deal with all this and my frustrations on stream. I am so sorry about all that. Well, so far it doesn't look like I need to set it under Windows 7. Yes. Woosah for 2 minutes. Uh. To be honest, I loved it because fixing computers is a nerd of mine. Even if I'm only so-so some days. I mean, fair. But there's so much you've already done to help me, Big Cat. Especially in Guild Wars 2. Modding can either be the easiest thing in the world or make Frodo's trip to Middle-earth look easy. Dude. For me, it would make Frodo's trip to Middle-earth look easy. Not even gonna lie. Let me guess. Game crash as you traveled to Australia? Yes. I was actually having like rendering issues too. It wasn't showing all the background. So when I tried this out initially last week, on top of already having internet issues for streaming, I had made my character and I was going through I finished character creation and I was going through the tutorial part and there was no background. So the opening video, there was no background. Then you see the deer pop up. There was no background. Then you see the humans running, panicking. There was no background, but you see the humans. Then you see my character and Tamlin, because I picked a Dalish elf. There was no background, but you could see them. I couldn't see her eye color in character creation, so I couldn't set her eye color the way I wanted. Then it gets through the cutscene. I pick all my options. It gets through the cutscene, and it's telling me about the game being paused and everything, and then it freezes up. It froze up my entire computer. I had to hard reset my computer. So any progress I'd made last week was done. Then today, everything looked fine to start off. It even picked it up in game capture. I despise display capture. It picked it up in game capture, no issue. Now, mind you, I did create another game capture because last week this is what worked. I had to create another game capture, named it Dragon Age, and it picked it up. I had to do by specific window. Today, because I had that hidden or closed out, it actually initially, at the beginning of stream, now 4.5 hours ago, it picked it up normally on regular game capture. Like, wow, this is great. Hell yeah. Awesome. And it was working fine. Then I got there and I could tell it was probably about to crash because everything was looking fine, but then it started with certain things not looking right. Some of the graphics just weren't looking right. They were looking like early ideas drawn on a computer, like early stuff that they're fiddling around with. And then we get to Ostagar, I think you said, and a lot of the background was black again. There was nothing there. So it's just, and then as soon as we finally finished the cutscene and it auto saved, I started to walk across the bridge and it crashed. I reopened the game, I hit resume, it crashed like 3 times. We just had to install that 4 gig thing or whatever. To known bug, yeah, evidently. Anubis, how are you? Sounds like you're having the same kind of day as here. Yeah, it's so bad. Modding is supposed to be the easiest thing in the world, but guides can often skip some important steps that expect people like Tofa to know, run the 4 gig and make the right folder. Yeah, exactly. I could just copy and paste. But dude, Seriously? Yes. Might seem like I treat some people as stupid, but I try to come from a point of I expect nobody to know nothing, and generally I get better results. Yes! That's how you need to treat me, Big Cat, is with kid gloves. Nice. Stupid. I won't get it. Memory leak. Yeah. Yeah, it was a memory leak thing. Okay.
Who's that Pokemon?
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so that 4 gig patch should fix that as well then. I honestly hope, because God, that was a nightmare. I don't want to have to go through that again. I got to play again finally. Oh, Kira, I'm sorry, hon. I'm sorry. Thank you, Tony. Talking to yourself is a sign of madness. Go see your doctor. They can't help. But you're seeing yourself going through. Yeah, no, I accidentally muted myself. If it breaks, just try the Windows 7 compatibility on the new .exe. Okay. You know what? I do want to try something. I wonder if... because that should not... There's no reason, because they're exactly the same, other than the fact that I have that set to have capture a specific window. I should not have to do that. Alright, whatever. I'll figure that out off stream.
Meow.
Fireball Annie! Thank you so much for the follow! How are you? Guys, by the way, Fireball Annie is another Guild Wars 2 streamer. For those Guild Wars 2 viewers, if you're looking for another Guild Wars, yet another Guild Wars 2 streamer, Fireball Annie is another one. How are you? I lurk in your streams. I get rated in there a lot, so I end up lurking in your streams. I hope you're doing well. I tried playing through it, but after about 6 hours, I couldn't keep going. Aww. Yeah, another Guild Wars 2 streamer. Oh, of course. Here, let me give a proper shout out. There you go. Exciting, but my sleep suit. No, I get it. I get it, Big Cat. I get it. Oh. Well, I hope you're doing well, and yeah, we're playing a first playthrough through Dragon Age Origins, and it's been very interesting because there's a I guess a memory leak with the original launcher, and so everybody was kind and having to walk me through the steps of getting a fix for it, and it was just it was a painful process. Dude, Frosty Tools is amazing. I love Frosty Tools so much. It's 6:30. Dude. Big Cat, you need sleep. Go sleep. Kira, you probably did. Twitch is notorious for removing follows. Twitch is notorious for removing follows for you. Because, you know, they know who you want to follow and who you don't. I swear, I hate Twitch. I really do. Now it's all fixed, and I expect my brain to crash any moment. Go crash. Yeah. Yeah. Heard such good things about Dragon Age. Yeah. This is the original one, so this is Dragon Age Origins. And then so I do stream mostly Guild Wars 2. I do play some variety as well. But I've been having such an amazing time in Guild Wars 2 since I came back from my 5-year break. And I'm basically a noob for everything, and we're in the Iceberg Saga. We're just starting chapter 4? I think we're just starting chapter 4 of Iceberg Saga. And it's been incredible. I absolutely love it. Yeah, because I just did that memory thing in Eye of the North with Aurene, where I got to look back on the past. And the story it's so good. I'm absolutely in love with Guild Wars 2. But I have some friends who've played through the Dragon Age games. I've never actually played through it. I've managed to remain mostly spoiler-free, surprisingly. But with Dragon Age Veilguard having just come out, I was like, you know what? Let's go for it. So Tuesdays is going to be our Dragon Age days until we get through the whole series, and then, you know, we'll figure it out from there. Been noticing that? Oh yeah, they're notorious for it, and it pisses me off. I cuss Twitch out usually once a week. Because of it. On a random note, I got to play Guild Wars 2 briefly with Exos. Oh, she's such a sweetheart. I adore Exos. I absolutely adore Exos. Very briefly. Oh, I did Iceberg Saga last night. Dude, last night... By the time I went to bed, I was like, yeah, I'm tired. I've got a headache. I streamed for 12 hours. And yeah, surprisingly, these things, These things lasted for 12 hours. And they still weren't showing signs of a low battery. I'm like, these things are amazing. These earpieces are amazing. She's gonna need help. If you know what's coming up after the maps, you know why. Yeah, I am... We're getting ready to fight, oh, what's her name? It's that other map. It's the map in Iceberg Saga that resets, just like Dragonfall reset every so often. It's that map. I just got to that map that reset. Yeah, that's it. Drizzlewood Coast. Yeah. It has a south and north meta. Those can be fun. Metas can be fun. It's chaos, but it can be fun. If I ever make one, I'll keep you posted. Oh! You beat the south meta to do the north one. Oh, okay. Well, Fireball Annie, it is so good to see you. I'm happy you made your way here. Seriously. Oh, okay. Let's take a look. The King's tent, Logain's tent. Oh, right, there's a quest over here. But yeah, what? The map, then the map resets. It's as fun map. It's a fun map, but a bit of a grind to get all the achievements. That's fair. I have the Bumblebee headset earbuds. They're pretty comfortable. They're wireless. They're USB or they're Bluetooth. There is a maybe 1 second delay. I've noticed if I turn the volume up on my monitor, and I hear what's being said through the monitor, there's about a 1 second delay between the monitor and what I hear on these. But honestly, to be able to go without having to wear a headset over my head and over my ears all the time, this is a nice change. These work great at wearing glasses. If you like to wear ball caps, they're really good and comfortable for that too. So yeah, me and Fireball Annie have got a bit of a joke that started with feet coming. Oh, so the OF wasn't OnlyFans; it was Only Feet. I have a couple of people that talk about making an Only Feet page also. Make that money with that Only Feet pages. Oh, that's too funny. I'd probably make an Only Feet before making... Dude, I don't blame you. I really just don't understand how someone can degrade themselves to that level. And I'm sorry, but putting yourself out there like that, that's degrading. That's incredibly degrading and